Hey folks, it's your boy D here, and today is an awesome yet frustrating day in the gaming world. It's November 12th, 2020, and the normal world, has finally gotten their hands on the PlayStation 5, something that's been, months in coming. We finally got to see what it looked like a few months ago. The pre-order fiasco happened a few months ago, and today it was available. And I have to admit that the whole situation has just been a matter of epic frustration on my part. And I'm sitting here going through YouTube and talking with my coworkers at work, and it seems everybody except for a few people, myself included, was able to get their hands on one. For the life of me, no matter how hard I tried, I could not get one of these things. I had been on Best Buy, I had been on Walmart, and I just wanted to take a minute to fuss and rant for a minute because, in all honesty, this is something that should not have been that difficult. Understood that most of your retailers do not have people bombarding their websites and using bots and whatever, and the mom and dad and sister and brother, and they're using their phone, tablet, computer, what have you, their kids iPad or whatever, all trying to secure this thing. And for some reason everybody wanted this thing on launch day, and I tried to resist, and I have to admit, I failed, and I eventually wanted it too, because everybody wanted the PS5 just so they can play their PS4 games. But Miles Morales had my interest, and I'll obviously I'm eventually gonna get one. I mean, they're gonna make more, and I'll probably get the God of War one if they announce one. But I do remember getting the PS4 on launch day, and so I was trying to continue the trend, but uh so much it's not gonna happen. I guess my biggest annoyance here is just the level of frustration and just trying to secure one. If they're available, they're available. If they're sold out, they're sold out. Sold out. I can live with that. But the biggest frustration of this entire ordeal was the number of times we're on sites like Best Buy and Walmart and what have you would say the item was available. You click on add to cart. It's in your cart, and then as you're trying to check out, all of a sudden the item was no longer available. Um, that right there is probably the biggest, for lack of a term, C block I've ever dealt with. And this happened multiple times, like I said, with the pre order fiasco a few months ago, and it happened again today. And my son was trying to get one today. He wanted a digital version of the PS5, and he ran into the same issue where he was able to add the item to the cart, get to checkout, and as he's trying to check out, boom, it's out of stock. And that right there, I understand, Sony had their issues getting the messaging on everything, but when these things happen, this is an absolute failure on the retailers, because in all honesty, if you have an item in your cart, there needs to be an opportunity to purchase the item. And when I think of these things, it reminds me of when I would purchase tickets on Ticketmaster, and when the tickets go on sale, it could be a very high demand ticket. The place may only have a few thousand seats available, and the artist may show up and it's only one show. So, I've run into many situations where, the tickets go on sale and they're sold out, relatively quickly. But for some reason, Ticketmaster has that thing on a very, very positive situation to where, when the tickets go on sale, you click on, you're put into a queue, and then once you've selected your tickets, it says, hey, now that you've selected your tickets, hey, let's make sure you're not a bot. And it goes to that whole, recapture thing, whatever. But at the same time, it gives you an allotted amount of time to purchase the item. It says these tickets are locked to you, to the, customer, to the account holder, if you will. And at that point in time, nobody else can buy those tickets. And it says, hey, if you do not purchase these tickets within this, time counter, then it'll be released back out into the wild. So at that point in time, that couple of tickets or however many tickets you bought within the limit is yours. And nobody else can take it. So, you have enough time to, if you have to, pull out your credit card or fill out your information or whatnot. And it gives you a reasonable amount of time, when you first select your tickets, it'll say, okay, here you have 3 minutes to log in or create an account. You create an account, and as soon as you put in your information, it bumps it up to 8 or 9 minutes so you can, do a few other things. But it gives you time to do so. And that is where I feel a lot of these retailers are, really not up to par when it comes to these types of things. Granted, how many releases of video game systems are we going to get anymore? Maybe another generation, PlayStation, 6, maybe PS7. But that, even then, that's, 6-7 years away. Maybe the next Switch within a year or two. But this technology has been out there for quite a bit of time. And so that's what I found to be incredibly frustrating. And that's why I wanted to take the time to just kind of rant for a second, because it's within their ability to even do something like this on a temporary scale on days like, Black Friday or whatnot, where if you want to purchase something that's going to be in high demand, you're put into a queue. And if you click add to cart, it's within your cart within, a specified amount of time. If you don't, purchase it within that time, you lose it. But it was just incredibly frustrating to constantly, add it to your cart, and then you're saying check out, and then all of a sudden it's gone. This happened quite a few times, and maybe it was just my bad luck, because like I said, just about a lot of people that I know were able to purchase the thing, and plenty of other people were able to walk home with one. I guess it just wasn't my time, and that's perfectly fine. But I just think the whole checkout system needs to be better managed. Anyway, like I said, it was just me wanting to take a few minutes and rant and rave about it. I know, first world problems. I'll get one anyway, no big deal. And the only game that I was really interested in playing was Miles Morales. I could possibly play it on my PS4 right now if I wanted to. And, there's really nothing else on the PS5 that I have to play. I want to play the Ratchet and Clank game when it finally comes out, and I'll play the God of War game when it comes out. So I will get the dang thing eventually. But like I said, it was more of my annoyance with the whole process. The process needs to be a little bit better, and not just for me, I think for everybody. And I think I speak for a lot of people that ran into this same issue when trying to secure either the PS5 or the Xbox One. Anyway, I've talked long enough about this. I'm already almost at the 10-minute mark, but let me know what you think. Am I just ranting and raving and I'm just being whiny, or do you feel the same as I do? And were you able to secure, an Xbox Series X or S or a PlayStation 5 physical or digital edition? And if so, tell me how your experience was. Was it simple? Was it easy? Or did you have to click on add to cart 50 times, 100 times, before it finally went through? Let me know. Post it in the comments below. And just wanted to take the time out and say thank you so very much for listening to me and coming to my channel. And I will talk to you guys next time. If you liked what I had to say, hit that like button. And if you want to see more of my videos and hear me talk or rant and rave, you can always hit that subscribe button. And you can always follow me on Twitter at _GXP on Twitter. And I post things every once in a while on there. Anyway, that's for me. Enough for me. And until next time, I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.